Right, we're getting close. I believe we are actually live. So let me just quit this and go check on YouTube how far is the stream so I can share it before we start. But welcome everyone. Not that anyone will be watching so soon, but welcome. Maybe for those future watchers, the future viewers. And there we go. We're online. So I'm just gonna add another one here so it doesn't have to constantly be there. Let me just turn down the sound here and let me share. Copy the link. And then I will start the stream very soon. So here we go. Share that. And we can copy that and paste it right here. And then I can go watch the stream chat. And boom. Well, now we can get started. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the chat. If anyone is in the chat. So let's see. We're going to be working on the Develop Me website again. So yeah, I did do a few things in the background while I was not streaming because I wanted to fix a few things. I didn't do too much though, but I did do a lot. So yeah, we might have to catch up on that. We can open up VS Code here. So we're still going to do it in Python and all of that. But for right now, I just focused on getting the static pages completed because otherwise we're going to struggle with the whole refreshing the page or trying to refresh the page every single time we want to reload or clearing the cache, because it caches everything and then it just gets stuck and I don't like that. And what's my mic doing? So let's just let all the extensions load in. We can go Control B. We have 2 viewers. Welcome everyone. Welcome. I just hope the stream quality stays high. Alright, so let's just wait for the extensions to activate. And I've also switched browsers, so the stream should be a little bit better, hopefully, now that I'm using Firefox and not Chrome. But if the stream does suck, I will switch back to Chrome, for the streaming at least. And it seems like it has loaded in. Okay, so let's open up Index, because that's where we'll need to start the project. For auto renaming tags, do you want to enable it? No thanks, I already have that or whatnot, I don't care. So anyways, so we can open up this with a live server. If it would open up. I hope it's not going to open up on the other. Oh no, here it goes. Okay, so I have done quite a lot, but it's not as much as it looks. I basically just took my PH. It moved it over to this. Okay, it's fine though. So I didn't do that much. I just copied all of the code from my PHP code that I already had because I'm switching over to Python here, and I just tweaked it to work on a static page because of PHP having to make that work on a static page is just awful. But I did it, and now we have basically what I told you about. It has a little bit of a glassy look and whatnot. The only new things here is I did add this plus button, so this is if you want to add a post. I did add this, and I did add this. The rest though is all the same. I didn't really change that too much. So I just basically copied and pasted, and then just a little bit of editing. So yeah, and currently I think I'm actually busy with the profile page. Yeah, I think I was busy here. And then here you can like edit the profile page. So here will be your image that I'm hopefully going to be able with Python to resize it and just make it look a little bit better. But yeah, I'm also thinking of maybe like integrating this website with other website like GitHub or your Google account, because then it will also decrease the amount of duplicate accounts there are on, not duplicate accounts, but it will decrease the amount of robot accounts, we can say spam accounts, there will be on the website, because we will have GitHub accounts and Google accounts. I'm thinking of Google because that will be kind of the easiest, because not everyone has a GitHub account, and this is going to be for everyone. You're going to ask a developer to develop you something, whether you're going to pay them or not, and then with this you can just ask them, you know. The only problem is not everyone's going to have a GitHub account to sign up with this, but I should anyways just figure out how to do that first before I just like start talking about doing it, because I've never really done something like that, but it would be a nice challenge, you know. But yeah, so far we don't have much. The edit button doesn't work, nothing really works. So let's see, where was I really? So the forum is basically the index page. So yeah, it's basically this page right here. What I would like to let work is like the create post button. So when someone presses it, it goes to the part of the website that allows you to create a post. Because if that is done, then we're basically almost complete with the design, because then there's not a lot to design anymore. And yeah, I might have to fix that as well, that little image right there, because this one has like a div around it to circle it, and the div basically contains the size and stuff. Now the problem is, what if someone has a image that's like 16 by 9, for example, which is basically the screen ratio, and it's not a square? Then that's going to affect this, because then it's going to be an oval and not a circle. That was the problem with this before I fixed it. So I'm wondering, because if it's going to be the Google account, Google will manage that for me, so then I won't have to worry. So, but we'll have to see when we get there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet, but we'll see. So let's work on this plus button. So I don't know where that's going to. Oh, I see what happened. I was moved. Okay, that's crap. I was moved from one to another. And actually we don't need another terminal open, we could just use this terminal. Alright, so let's go to the $web, and we can go to develop me again, and we are in templates. Also, for those of you who are interested, I'm going to open source one of my websites. It was going to be a torrenting website, but you know, I was like, wow, that could be a great idea, you know, because then it could be like a torrent group, so you only share the torrents between you and close friends and stuff like that. Turns out none of my friends torrent, so I'm the only guy that ever torrents anything. Nothing illegal, of course, I just torrent a lot of Linux distros. Yes, definitely, that's all I do. But anyways, and turns out none of my friends actually torrent, so I'm just gonna open source the website and let everyone use it. Yeah. It was going to be very cool though, if it worked, but you know, 4 days of hard work just to realize at the last second that I was going to use it. Anyways, so first of all, I want to set up the CSS to start working, so, but I might add some new CSS, so I'm going to wait for that. I might want to create a new page though, where you can add a post, so touch, and here we could just maybe call it create post. .html. Do that, and if we were to that's a problem. How am I gonna get this over to the other desktop? I don't know how to do that. Move workspace. We want to go left, right? Ah, there we go. Isn't that amazing? Okay, thank you, Linux. You just made that so much easier. Okay, and then we can open up the create post.html. It's going to be a real biatch to have to switch all of the static code or static page templates and stuff to the non-static versions, because wow, it's just going to be a lot of work. Or not really, I guess, you know, it's going to be a lot of unnecessary effort. But anyways, if we save this create post and we go to index, and let's go to, okay, yeah, cool, do what you gotta do. Yeah, if everything just seems a little bit slow, it's because I did install a completely new version of Linux Mint. So yeah, it might, some things might look a little bit different or whatnot, but you know, debloated. Okay, so the what's name here, okay. But wait, we don't want to be here, this is the navigation, okay. What I want to be at is I want to find that button. Yeah, this plus, the add post ID. If we could get my PC to not be slow. Okay, so that's this button. We can make this a link for now. For at this moment. And we can just go create an A tag. And we're not going to make it blank, because if you're going to go there, you're probably going to want to not go blank. And then we want to go to create post.html. I really don't like how slow this is typing at the moment. But you know, you get used to it. Okay, so it's basically going to make this whole button clickable. I should just make sure though that it doesn't allow this whole thing to be clicked. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Oh wait, or did it just take a while to refresh? It probably did, yeah. Okay, so this is clickable, and as we can see there at the side, it does go somewhere. If we go here, it doesn't seem to be clickable anywhere else. Okay, that is good. If we click on that, and yeah, that's about what you should expect, because I copied and pasted, so it's going to look the same. I just wanted to get some of the default things here. So we're probably going to want to get create post.css, so create post, oh gosh, post.css, and then here I want to touch a create oh wait, not here, I want to touch inside of that sounded extremely wrong, wow, do not quote me on that, but I want to yeah, touch a create post.css here, and then also in Sass I want to create a create post.scss. Do that, and we are basically set to start with the SCSS. So then we can go Sass, and we can go to SCSS, create post, and we gotta link it to CSS, create post. I should really create a file for this. I'll do that at some point. Then SCSS, index, and CSS index, and then we want to go to SCSS navigation, to CSS navigation. Wait, I wonder if index dot where's the CSS? I'm just wondering, because no, there's only imports default dot SCSS. Wouldn't it be smart if all of them just also imported the navigation bar .css? Or if defaults just by default imported the navigation bar CSS? Because the navigation bar is going to be on every single page. Wait, but what about the login page? Login page could also be its like own little thing, but that might kick me in the butt, bite me in the butt later. Okay, let's go to the default. So default, and here we can import. So add import, and we can say navigation.css. And great, that's all you have to do. Do you even have to? Yeah, okay. So then if we save that, I forgot to add a semicolon. If we save that, then we don't have to modify the navigation.css, but we can go to the user profile.css and then CSS user profile. Yes, because then we don't have to worry about importing the SCSS. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And yeah, I don't want, okay. And then I have to rename MV SCSS navigation to also navigation, but this time with an underscore. And then I want to trash, if we go to CSS, navigation.css, and we can go star ls CSS, and then we don't have any navigation things anymore. Cool. And yeah, so if we just clear a terminal, I don't want to clear a terminal because I have to copy this. Control Shift C. Now we can clear the terminal. Control Shift P. And I wonder if we run this, is it going to give me any errors? SAS not found. Oh gosh, I forgot to install SAS. Can you believe that? I don't know how to install SAS now that I think about it. SCSS. Very smart. Very, very, very smart. And for some reason it didn't go for the next S. And yeah, I believe I just have to go here. Also, I forgot to say, but I got like 1,000 new background music songs, things. I don't know how to pronounce that. Just ignore my stupidity for a second. Where is the installation? Install. Okay, so basically I got new music, so you know that will be much better to listen to than like the 20 songs I had. I think I have like, I don't know how much I have, but I have a lot. Alice. How do I count it though? I don't know how to count it, but I do have a lot of things. So if we go to tilde slash music slash new stream music, we have a lot of new songs. So yeah. Anyways, so we have to install it with npm. I don't even know if I have npm. I wonder. apt cache search SAS. Do I have it here? Because I would love if I have it here, because I really don't want to. Oh my word, did you see all that? Here is... Yeah, you don't have SAS on its own, which really kind of sucks, because I do need SAS on its own. But I don't think I have npm. Okay, let's go. Let's try it. Maybe I do have npm. Damn it. Nope. I did it again. I did it freaking again. Yeah. At least we can do that. So sudo apt get install npm. It's going to be a very old version of npm, but I think it will work fine. Did you see what? That's so much. It's only 6. Oh my word. But still though. 289 things. I guess we can kind of get comfortable. Okay, so here with Develop Me, I'm going to start with not doing any CSS then, because obviously that's not going to work at the moment, and we want to go to create post. Okay, so we can start with the HTML. Just select all of this. Yeah, the stream is going to get extremely slow for a second. Maybe we should just chat until everything has been installed. Yeah, go back up. There we go. That's the navigation bar. We don't want to lose that. Okay, save that. And now we only have a navigation bar. Yeah. So let's just chat while we wait for this to, install, because otherwise it might just break my PC with the amount of, yeah. So that one viewer that is watching me, why are you so silent, eh? Oh my word. So I've been learning how to, or been getting to learn how to hack, like ethical hacking. So, trying to find flaws inside of, security flaws inside of like websites or applications or things like that. And if you want to see my progress on how I, yeah, something in my throat's just like bothering me. But if you want to see my progress on how I learn to code, I'm going to upload the videos to my other channel, which link is in the description, but if you want to search it up, it is Programmer Vibe. My word. I should remember to add that to my install list. This is basically what I use to install my I'm going to upload a video on my other channel as well of how I go through the process of installing everything by this file here. Oh my word, it's taking quite a while. And yeah, then we also have to install Sass. Yeah, I can maybe also save this code in here. I'm actually supposed to check how far the downloads are. I wonder how long the stream has been going on. 24 minutes, I see. Wow, this is a really long install, my word. We also got a little bit of a Wi-Fi upgrade, so at least the stream won't be that far behind every time, because, you know, got a little bit of a upload speed boost. I think it's double the speed than what it was. The last part is our provider. They're like, they lower the prices like so much. It's amazing, because we paid like for, I think at the start we paid for, was, I can't remember, I think it was like maybe, we first paid for 10 megabits, which is about 1 megabyte a second for download speed, and yeah, and then they dropped the prices, and to the price where we pay that same amount for 20 megabits. So we never really bumped up on how much we pay. And then just the other day they like dropped the prices so much, we're paying exactly the same amount for 50 megabits. That's 5 megabytes download speed, and I think about 2 megabytes upload, or 20 megabits. Something like that there. I haven't really checked out the upload speed, but the download speed is 50 megabits. That's really amazing. And we haven't even bumped up the price once. I don't know who provides us. Maybe Cell C or Telkom or whoever, but wow, they're amazing. npm, why did I forget to install you? It's probably because I don't develop in JavaScript anymore, so I never had a reason to install Node again, and Node usually uses npm. Do you think JavaScript was once my favorite language? I loved it so much. I still do. If I think of a default programming language, like a programming language that's so much just default, I would think of JavaScript, because it just, if there is a programming language, it is JavaScript. That's how I see it, because everything just makes so much sense there. But then Python and C++ came along. Python is amazing. At first I hated it so much because of the difference in language, you know, which kind of sucked, because, you know, no more brackets, everything has to be indented. Well, usually everything's indented, but still though. No more semicolons, which it was just really strange. And C++ is really amazing. And now it's like number 1 programming language C++, number 2 Python. But I really just do love Python for how easy it is to do anything. Like, no matter what you want to do, it's so easy. Especially compared to C++. With C++, there's always a massive documentation of whatever you want to do, and if you know me, you know I don't like documentation. I hate reading that. I even downloaded something called TLDR, you know, too long or too lazy, didn't read. And basically you can go like, and you can put a command in there. And yeah, it's basically a very, 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 very shortened version of the man page. So, you know, because who would ever want to read this? It's not that bad, you know. Occasionally I would also jump into the man page and just read a lot of things. But you know, that's just still too much. Sometimes I just want some basic information, and then the man page is just too much to take in all at once, and I'm too lazy to read it. I hate man pages. You know, documentations are just, I think the only documentation I ever really kind of enjoyed was probably the one for Discord.js. I really did enjoy that one. Also the one for Godot, that was not too bad. You know, you had a step by step. They were really clear on what they did, and yeah, that was okay. But so far, the only one I really ever enjoyed was Discord JS. That documentation is amazing. Finally, gee whiz. Okay, copy that, paste that here, and we can get started. Wow, that just took way too long. npm error, permission denied. Okay, sudo, how about that? I've switched around from having like all of these short passwords to like having this massively long passwords, which most of them are easy to remember for me because I gave myself some, space to learn them. I make him something that I would remember. But it's so annoying if you sometimes have to insert a password continuously. Like I tried to install DOS, at some point because I heard it's better, it's more secure than sudo. But with sudo, you only say sudo once, and then for like a long session of time, you can continuously use sudo without having to insert your password. With DOS, you have to continuously insert your password when you use it. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. Because my passwords sometimes range from anywhere from 12 to like 25 characters. Just imagine having to put that in every single time. Like, nah. Okay, so we can finally start with Sass. Do that. You know what? I never said watch. Okay, so now it will forever watch it. This now takes a navigation SCSS, which means we can start to remove this from everywhere because it's no longer required. So whenever I see this CSS, I can just remove it. Can you not like pop that up every time? Wait, not possible without a head or body or head tag. What do you mean? HTML head a body. There is nothing wrong. Body, head HTML. What do you mean? It is possible. Okay, so it does seem like it's still working and whatnot. Cool. And Sass will be watching for change, so I can just be here. Okay. So if we could just get my PC to respond. Now maybe that second viewer is this tab right there. Maybe that's why they're not responding. That would make sense though. Okay, we want to be in create post.html and create post.scss. And this one right here has to create post.css, and we have to import defaults. I guess you don't have to say .scss, probably optional. Again, if we refresh, there should be no change. Yes. And if we look here, there should have been an update. Yes, okay, cool. Now that we have confirmed everything works, we can just focus on the code. So here's the nav bar, everything can go above that. So we want to create a form basically, where they can insert, like, if we go and just go to index. Oh my, what happened here? Why did it change here as well? These two are like connected or something, are they? Okay, here we go. So basically, they should insert a name that I want to give it. We're probably going to limit this to the amount of characters they can use. Maybe limit it to like 50 or something, I don't know. How many is this? That is 39. Yeah, we can probably limit it at like 50. Because it only has to be like a short explanation of what's going to happen inside of here. So yeah. So we click on plus. And then there should be a input box where they can like input a bunch of things. So you can probably put all of this inside of a container. So container, and then inside of that container we can have a form, and I want to go look at the Bootstrap for, you know, I spent like 3 months or something just working on my Bootstrap, and you know what, till this day there's not gone one day that I actually work with Bootstrap without going here. I always have to go and come here. It's just like, oh my word, all of that time wasted. Oh, but it's fine. There's forms. You know, it's not as bad as it could be. So let's see. Yeah, so basically we just gotta add a form group inside of the form. And then, yeah, that should be a div. Yeah, so it's not really required to have that, because I'm going to probably not use this though, because I don't know. We'll see. So a form group. And in here we can go dot form, my word, form group, and then we can create an input times plus a text area. Okay, so the action can be nothing for now, and then the input type, and let's just, you know, make it look good enough to actually understand. And I almost thought for a second like the text here was inside of the input. Oh my word. But anyways, no, it wasn't. Text inputs close themselves. Okay, so input type can be text, yeah. The name here, we can add a name later. For now, we can just focus on not giving it a name. Save this. And then we have to give them all a form control. That would probably like give them a better looking design. Oh my word, that's disgusting. Okay, so then we can give them a form control. So class equals form control. And yeah, that should make them look a little bit better. Yeah, they definitely look better. Here we can create a label, And we can just go for hashtag at the moment and title there, and here we can say content. Yeah, so here's the title and there's the content. Now I want to actually customize this text area to kind of be like the one Reddit uses. You know, because Reddit uses one that you can kind of like have a lot of details in. You know, you can add, like, you can make things bold and all of that. And I see a lot of websites use it. It's like a template or something. Because if people can like make it super customizable, that could be nice. Because basically I want him to, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. We can maybe also add a preview here at the bottom so they can kind of see what others will see, in a sense. I know what to search up for that. It's a very difficult thing to think of. We can close this page right here. Reddit create post input HTML. Like, how am I supposed to create that? And I post code as into Reddit, as into a Reddit post. I could always ask Reddit, like, is there a way they do it, or hey, there's an API. But yeah, I'm not going to work with Reddit like that. Markdown for ways to post. Yeah, I could maybe even ask Reddit themselves. So. No. I have a lot of hentai there. I don't know if they hide it. Oh, okay, no. I can maybe go ask that later. Or maybe they just like spent a long time, or they just spent like long times at once working on it or something. I don't know. You know, I'm going to try it. I'm going to ask on Reddit, and then I'm going to leave this page blank for a second. I don't think I'm signed in, but yeah, I'm just going to shut down this, and then I'll be back in a second, just to make sure, because I do not want to get banned from YouTube. Oh my word, why is Reddit so slow? Oh my word, why is it so slow? I fact, jeez, okay, we're finally at the login. My word, that took forever. Okay, and it does. Okay, so there is no hentai. That's good. Okay, so here we can, if the page will finish loading. Oh my word, why is Reddit so slow? Someday I will have a computer powerful enough to stream and load a web page at the same time. I promise you that. Okay. Oh no, I said create post and I wanted to go search up. No. Okay, you know what? That's going to take too much time. Like, please. Okay, we'll leave this and I'll go do the research later. No, I'm not going to do that. Wow, it just takes way too much time. Okay, so let's continue here. Like, I'm going to literally sit the rest of like this hour that's left just trying to create a post on Reddit. Not gonna happen. Okay, so what are we going to be working on? Wow, I can't work on that. We could work on the user settings. We could work on that, you know. I could start designing the settings page at least, you know. That's a good question. I would like to like split, yeah, but yeah, I wonder. Yeah, we'll get back to it. We could also start adding a dark theme maybe. But see, this theme is already not that light. You know, even if you're in a dark area, like this is the only thing here that has a color of pure white. You know, the rest here is either gray, black, blue, or a dark white. So I don't, except for that, I should change that color. But it's also so small. It might expand later. I don't know. I don't know. I want to start adding back end. I don't like front end. It's so much unnecessary effort. Oh my word. So think, what are we gonna work on? Ooh, a comment section. I don't know. I might. So I want a comment section that I personally can like monitor and, or not personally, but that can be monitored and stuff like that. You know. So I was thinking of using what's it called? I want to say Discord because it starts with a D if I'm not mistaken. Discus. I want to start using Discus because I did use it at some point, but the thing is, Discus. You know, like I didn't know how to like you know, tell it like, hey, if someone says this naughty word, don't post it or something like that, you know. Oh, and I want to be like notified if something suspicious is going on or something like that, but I don't know how I will do that, you know, because creating my own comment section, it could be a great experience, or it could just like make the development time take so much longer. Wait, did someone just send a message? My boy, hello, how are you? Dude, I've been waiting for you. Like, seriously. The stream is always 10 times better if you join it. I miss my contact lenses. Cleaning these glasses or pain. And we are... You know, I hate it when you clean glasses and it just makes them more foggy. Like, why do I have this little piece of cloth if it doesn't do much? I could just use my shirt and scratch it a little bit, but clean it. Anyways. Dude, so, to fill you in what's been happening, basically this website is the one I was starting on like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 streams ago. I was working on this website. It may have looked really trash then, but I did bring it up a bit. I didn't really do anything while you were not here, you know. So basically, the backstory is this website is for people to ask developers to, you know, do something, because when I started with programming, there's always the problem of I didn't know what to do. I never had my own ideas, and there was never anyone around me to give me ideas because nobody ever knew what they can give me to do. So here I'm creating a website where basically a normal person can come along and be like, hey, can someone create this type of application? And then they can say this is going to be easy or difficult or whatnot. And yeah, that's basically the plan. And then like a beginner dev can be like here, yes, I can try that. Try it and comment on it and be like, hey dude, I can maybe try that out, and you know. So then everyone will always have like a plan or something, and then multiple people can try and do the same thing. And let's say the guy's like, no, that's not really what I wanted. Then the next guy can be like, hey, but I also worked on it. Maybe this is what you wanted, or something like that. You can also maybe later on get paid. Of course, that won't be done through the website. You probably have to do that on do something like I'll probably like get a API, yeah, to do work with that or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's the idea. And now that I talk about it, I want to add a thing here that says, hey, that's how difficult it is. You can close that for now, and we can also close this one for now. We can probably close this one as well. So before I forget, okay, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh yeah, and yeah. So basically, in the previous video, in a previous live stream, I just made the bones, and then on my own time, I kind of designed this to look a bit better. And I basically also added a little bit of a profile page, but there wasn't a lot wasn't missed. I just basically made the website look better than what it was already looking like. So nothing was really missed, because I did try and do a bunch of things, but you know, crap happens, so that never happened. But anyways, now what I want to do is I want to like add a thing maybe here that says how difficult it is. So here in like the extra options, I can maybe give this like a row, make it a row or a column. Yeah, see, this one's already in a column, so I can create a row, and then I don't know, we can see. So dot row, and if we just add this here, oh my word, why is my PC so slow? Okay, so we go all the way down here. Paste that there. And here we can maybe say col, and it will automatically columnize it. Save it and just wait for my PC to respond to that save. Yeah, nothing did change, which does mean we can maybe create another column now. So we can go dot col once more, and in here I want to like give the difficulty. So we can maybe like a p tag, maybe that gives the difficulty. Be like difficulty, and then in a oh wait, but no, it's not PHP. I don't have to add a span tag. We can just go like something like easy. And yeah, we save that, and then there should be a thingy that pops up here. Could you not like take such a long time to refresh? Oh my word. Oh yeah, that would make sense that it's there. Okay. I was for a second there, I was so confused, like what happened. We can maybe make this a span so it doesn't like mess with anything. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be here. Yeah, my bad for misinterpreting my own code. Oh yes, that looks good. And then we can maybe make this difficulty like go to the side. So what will I do? Yeah, I can maybe I can maybe create another div here called dot difficulty. Oh my word, my spelling these days, I just can't. Should go back to school or something, like gee whiz. Ever since I finally finished school. My English has just been decreasing and freaking how it works. Okay, so extra options. So we go here and we go extra. Yes, we can just go here and we can add dot difficulty, and we just go color is black. Okay, so let's see. My internet seems to be oof. Dude, you didn't have to stay for the stream though if you didn't want to, or if you can't. I wouldn't be offended or anything. And let's just go and say float and make it right if we possibly can. That's okay. It's maybe a bit too right. You know, I was hoping, yeah, but it's not that bad. We can just maybe give it some coloring. We can maybe go, where is my end? And dot easy. So if the difficulty is easy, then we can like say background color. Oh wow, so slow. Oh my word. Okay, there we go. You can make it, I don't know, maybe like F00, which red, yes. And then here we can just add easy alongside here. East, no, easy. Dude, it's amazing if you're staying, I love it. You are truly my #1 live viewer. You make streaming so much more fun. Why are you taking such a long time, Prettier? I'm going to disable you. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, so here we go. That's basically how I don't want it to look exactly like that, but that's kind of the idea. So now we can just change the color to maybe a greenish color. So let's see. You know, something to like indicate, hey, this is quite easy. Of course, this will be also moderated by the community. So if the developers are like, hey, that's not easy, that's actually difficult, then of course they can like send in not a flag, a report or something that says, hey, this isn't really easy, you know, wara, it should be difficult, or it should be medium. And then we will manually go check and see, yeah, that should. Or we can maybe make it automated, and if enough reports on that one comes in saying it should be a different difficulty, we'll take the one that has the most, so let's say the most says it should be of difficulty very difficult instead of difficulty medium. Then if the most of them says difficulty most difficult, then the difficulty would automatically be changed. Something like that maybe. And in here we can just go border radius and make that equal to like 10 pixels or something. Also give it like a little padding. And we can make the padding something like 5px or something. It doesn't have to be anything big. That's a little bit too thick. Let's remove the padding. That's not thick enough. Oh my word. But the pixels change for everyone, so I think I should rather make rem. Why do I do that? So maybe not 1 rem, that's going to be way too big, so 0.1 rem. I don't know how big that is, but it should give us a general idea of how big it should be. That's almost there though, it's very, very close. 1.5 rem. Yes, you can make request too. I don't like how it looks at the side. I can maybe like, how does it look without any padding? Up and down isn't that bad, it's mostly at the sides. So you can always change like the padding, so padding right, for example. We can maybe change that to 0.2 rem. Thick, I know. And let's see. That's, yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's stay with padding because I'm going to modify a bunch of things here. So, where does it start? Okay, I'll go 1 rem. Where does that start? Okay, 1, 0, 0. So I can see where I should go towards. Does it start? Okay, it starts at the top. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, we can make that 0. So then at the right we can go 0.3 rem. At the bottom we can go 0.1 rem. And at the other side we can also go 0.3 rem. You see now the top doesn't look like it's in the same equal amount or something. Yeah, that's not that bad, you know. I think actually since we're doing that we can actually just do, and it should look exactly the same because it's going to, yeah, apply to all sides. That's great. So basically this is going to be the one for every one of them. So we can actually change the padding here and just move it upwards. Maybe same with border radius because, you know, difficulty is this entire border and text. So this is only for the color is the only thing that basically will change. So if it's easy, we get that. If it is, oh, my boy, you can decide here. Should medium difficulty be normal or medium? Or middle? Or what do you think should the middle difficulty be? So then we can also go hard for hard things. Or do you think we should rather do, instead of easy, medium, hard, very hard, we should rather go beginner, intermediate, advanced, full-on developer, or something like that? What do you think? Because either one will work, you know. We can go like beginner can do this, so yeah, and it will also be easier to understand, like a beginner, so it's beginner. Then you have the intermediate skilled people, and they will go for the intermediate difficult things. But it might be better for the general users to know, because for like easy, medium, hard, because that will make them understand it better, because they don't know how when something is intermediate in terms of difficulty. But that could also be generalized. Oh my word, decision making. Median, why does that ring such a bell? Median, isn't median like what's median in math again? Because it's like when you count everything up and then, no, that's the average. What's median? Status probability. Median value is separating the highest half. Oh, so I think it's like subtracting, or no, yeah, it's the middle. Yes, the middleman. It's adding the two together, the highest and lowest value, and then you. No. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Median is right in the middle. You're perfect, dude. That came out wrong, but yes, you are perfect. It should be median. I was thinking of something completely different. So you can put median there. Oh, you mean medium? Oh. That works too. So then we have hard. So I wonder, should we go intermediate? I don't know. Yeah, I think we should just stay with the easier to understand things. So maybe this can be like very hard. Very hard. That's me when I watch hentai. Haha, PP joke. Anyways, what should the color for medium be? That's a difficult one because yeah, because I know for difficult it will probably be like a type of red. Maybe not like full on red, or you know, because full on red would be like very difficult, or maybe even black would be very difficult or very hard. That's a very good one. I wonder, what do you think? Do you think what color do you think should medium and very hard be? Yeah, you know, math was literally the highest I got on my report for grade 12. And you know what? I completely suck at it. Like sometimes I just can't do math at all. But it was the best mark I got, and it was super high as well. I wonder. Because we could make it black and it could make like the text white, because they would like, but they might stand out too much. I don't know, you know, they would kind of like a color. Hashtag FFF. But what's normal color? What's medium color? I've never really, is that like an orange? Yeah, it could be like an orange type. I have no idea. But let's Google medium color. Color for medium the difficulty. Wow, okay. I can't type. Okay, get there. Yeah, see, it's like a type of yellow. Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, it's a type of yellow. And then hard is like a type of orange, it seems. But I think I'm going to keep very difficult as, or very hard as. Oh my, why do you open that continuously? Stop. Like anything but that window. Gee whiz. Yeah, this can stay black because that would really make it stand out of how difficult it really is. And this, I guess we can make like a yellow or orange or something. Like, yeah, something like this maybe. Okay, so let's see how all of them look. Oh my word, oh my word. Okay, so then we can go here to index. And so now with every one of them we have to add a freaking row and that. Yeah, that's just going to be a lot of effort. I don't want to do it, but we have to. Okay, so here we can say dot row. Do that. Paste it in there. I just really don't like the design of websites. I just want to do the back end. The back end is a fun part of a website. Oh my, what just happened? That actually looks kind of cool, but no. That's not what I wanted. So this ends here. But it should end there. Why is this div white? I have no idea what's going on. Oh my. I did something I shouldn't have. What? Where's this span coming from? Oh, this, all of this is inside of the span. I think I forgot a column. Col, maybe. Yeah, there should be a col there. That could have been the reason. That was not the reason. Why is this one white? Like, what's going on? What did I do wrong? I should really stop copy and pasting code, because it definitely isn't helping. So there's a div row, div extra options, then column. So div row, extra option, column, and they're all closing. And then we have this column right there. Is this div too much? Do I have to remove that or something? Like what's happening here? Okay, so then we get to main. Okay, so let's first see how it looks without that extra random div there. See what happens. Okay, so let's add another div. Prettier. Stop. Just stop. You're making me wait an hour just to see the code. I'm gonna disable you. I'm warning you. Okay, finally, we got somewhere. Okay, before I continue, because I still need to make sure this has full resize ability. So let's see what happens if I resize it to be. No, go to console, otherwise you're going to load forever. So it resizes, and this breaks well before this breaks. That's not that bad, you know. I think it's okay. Yeah, and then you would at some point have this, but if someone has a screen this size, I don't think they should even be on the website. But see, then you have like things like smartwatches or something. It doesn't matter. You know, they can get a bigger screen. Or I can just like put future me in charge of that crap. Okay, so let's see. So now everything works again. So then this one can be, should I add a very easy? But is there really, would anyone really want something that is very easy to code? I don't think so, because then you can literally just learn the programming out yourself, and after like an hour you can do it. So I don't think that's necessary. Here we can go medium. Do you think I should have the difficulty keyword here? Or do you think I should just have like medium and easy? Or what do you think should I do? Because is the difficulty keyword really necessary, or would easy and medium, all those things on their own, just do it the same? Because we can probably save a lot of extra space if we were to remove that. I think this looks better. Yeah. We could also maybe like allow them to later, like when I add better things, to be able to click on this and then it will go and filter everything down to medium or easy, and click on that and it will only be easy posts and whatnot. We could maybe add that later. That could be kind of cool. I don't like that color that much. It's kind of gross, but I don't know. Future me can suffer with my problems. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, I want to be here, so we can go dot row, paste that there, cut this, and go here. Oh no, oh that's why it's white, because that one wasn't. Okay, that makes sense. Difficulty can be hard. Ah, dude. Let's see. Huh. I don't know. That's kind of hard to see. Is it? No, it's not completely red. I want to say that it was also kind of a gross red. But yeah, that's still kind of difficult to see. I might want to change the text color. So color, do something like white, maybe. But see, now it's kind of out of sync. Or maybe just lessen the red then. You know, go to a lighter red. To pink. Ah, that actually doesn't look that bad. I can maybe make that also a little bit lighter. You know, because the light red really looks actually pretty English. Looks really good. Oh, but that's too light. And that's not that bad. And in medium, we can do the same here. Yeah, that's not that bad. And then we can go for, if you really want to crap your pants difficult. Let's see. And we can go dot row and yeah, we can paste that right there. I love Bootstrap. It just makes my life so much easier. My word. I can just guarantee you, without Bootstrap, I would not make my websites to fit on mobile screens. Because it would just be awful. Oh my word, prettier. Can you not? Very hard. Oh my word. What happened there? So it's very hard. I think I made that an underscore. Yeah, I want to make that a dash, not an underscore. Hard. Why does that look wrong? It's probably, I don't know, it's probably because it's sort of a capital H or something. It just looks wrong. It is hard to hear you. If Google fixes me, that means I spelled it wrong, but I can't think that I did. Like, it's such an easy word. If I did spell it wrong, I'm literally going to read the dictionary. Trying hard to hear. Okay, that's correct. Because gee whiz. Okay, but that's too black. I would like it to be a little bit lighter. Maybe like a type of dark gray. Ah, dude. Well, thank you for joining at least. Hope I see you again in the next stream, maybe. It just looks wrong. That capital H, it just makes it look wrong. I don't know why. It's probably because my Afrikaans is messing around here. Because in Afrikaans that just looks wrong as well. There, very hard. Okay, so I'm going to actually continue this and on my own again. And maybe once we get to the back end, I'll maybe stream it again. Or maybe once we get close to finishing the front end. Because this is going to just take a long time of just doing very small details and stuff. I also want to like add like a hover animation if possible. because it could be kind of nice to, you know. But yeah, I have at least been streaming for like an hour and 17 minutes, 20 minutes. But thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go eat, because I'm quite hungry. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all again in the next video. Or in the next live stream.